So this is my first YouTube video on my new channel. This channel I intend to fill with lots of goodness and a real bit to help humanity in the best way I can, and that's going to be using my skills. I consider myself some kind of all kinds. I dabble in a lot of things, mainly in the areas of metaphysicality, spirituality, New Age philosophy, healing, hypnotherapy, future timelines, spreading the goodness of the world, ascension into 5D, I want to create a timeline of the future, of the next 1,000 years in a book. I want to explain the 9 dimensions of density. And right now, I feel like I've come a hell of a long way. Now, on this day, it is the 6th of February 2017, and it all started for me, well, when I was born, or even before that. But really, my life has changed so much in the past 2 years. It was back at the start of 2015 when I was just on my newsfeed. I'd just come back from traveling around the world. Had a really, really good time, and I was looking for work, and I was on my newsfeed, and a friend of mine, Kyle Martinez, popped up on my newsfeed. He was talking about something like a way to make money online, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. It really inspired me, and I followed that. I spoke to him about it, and it took me to the next level where I got myself involved in a network marketing company. It was good fun. It was interesting. I learned a lot. The passion wasn't really there. I mean, whilst traveling in late 2014, this is going back from then, I read a couple of books. It was June of 2014, so it's the start of traveling, and I read 2 books. I read The Pleiadian Agenda, A New Cosmology for the Age of Light, and this kind of shattered my mind, broke it down. It was like, at the time I was very worried about what the future had in store for humanity. I was quite fearful. The whole like Illuminati are out to get us all and kill us. And it was quite a big part of my life, big change. I've also read The 3 Waves of Volunteers and the New Earth by Dolores Cannon, and both of these books really changed the way I see the world. It opened my mind up unlike anything ever before, apart from when I watched Zeitgeist when I was like 15, and I'm now 25. So I went into this network marketing company in mid-2015, and it just didn't really, the initial spark was there, the enthusiasm was there, but there was something lacking. It was like the lack of training, or it was like a short-term thing that I felt like it was going to go long-term, but it never did. My heart wasn't in it, although I wanted it to be, because I was interested in making money like that. It wasn't right for me. So then it came to around April of 2015, and I started working at a solicitor's firm in Taunton, where I live, called Foot Anstey. It was right, it was just a job, and I was there, not really interested in the network marketing company anymore, just focused on working and thinking about starting up my graphic design business, Visual Wizardry, which is still in the works now, but that's another story. It then came to around September of 2015, and yeah, a friend of mine, Chad, he found this other network marketing company called Traffic Authority, and we both decided to get out a loan each. Got out loans of around about £12,000 each from the bank, and it was and we put a lot of that money into that network marketing company to buy web traffic. And then a couple months down the line, after doing a bit of learning and setting myself up for this massive adventure crusade I was about to embark on, I found myself looking for different opportunities. Like I was subconsciously worried about this company not really being able to perform or do what it needed to do for me, or that I wasn't able to work with it in the way that I wanted it to. The same really as the previous network marketing company. And so I then found myself finding something called binary options trading, which is like Forex trading. That was huge. I got well excited about that. I found a company that I thought was really good, Bank to Binary. They're based in Cyprus, and I ended up taking my money out of Traffic Authority, and then working a little bit in January temporarily for a few weeks, just to be able to prove that I had enough, that I was employed to get another loan. So by this point I had about £15,000 that I then put into Bank to Binary to start trading binary options, thinking this was it. Like, this is going to make me financially free and abundant with money. And then about 2 weeks later, I found myself getting so stressed, and I ended up like losing all of that money in the space of 2 days. It was a traumatic event for me. I lost all of that money that I borrowed from a bank, 2 banks, and yeah, it was traumatic. But the lesson learned there was, well, the lesson was that really I was trying to follow ideas that I thought would be long term, but really they weren't. It was like the universe's way of showing me that it just wasn't meant to be. So then, by this point, it was around the start of February 2016. So about a year ago, on this day, probably around this time exactly, a year ago, that I lost that money. And then, ever since then, I've been recalibrating. I've been asking questions to my mentors and asking my spiritual guides and asking, what is it that I'm really here for? And it came to me, it's only just really solidly implanted itself into my conscious awareness in the past 1 or 2 months. And that is that I want to help people by creating an ebook called The Next 1000 Years, based on channeled information. Right now, I'm working at a print shop called Xerolinks Print. It's good fun. I'm enjoying it. Started there in June, so I've been there 6 months now. And yeah, but this year, 2017, I fully feel myself going in the right direction now, and I know it. I'll be creating my own product and selling my own product, something that I'd be proud to share, something that I would want to read myself, something from myself as well, something with integrity. So this video really is the marking point of the beginning of this, a new journey for me. I've even got everything ready. I painted my room this weekend just gone. It's now a lovely platinum grey and like a dark midnight blue. Got a lovely mirror that I was given from the Mirror Man. And 2 nice posters. Yeah. And we recently moved into this place as well. My room is now about double the size. There's enough space for me to have like half an office. I'm happy. And I can see this year just being incredible. So here it goes. Perhaps more to come from me in the near future. Well, it will be. Look out.